Hello and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. My name is Sammy, and in today's episode, we are going to do a little bit of, exploring. I think that we're going to go to the next town over right here and do a little bit of exploration. We kind of did a little tidbit. Actually, we didn't because this right here is from me just passing through. So I believe I was coming from here and I had gone through this town right here and passed this trader and gone down this way and made it back over here to our base of operations. So I think that's actually why I had unlocked that spot. I wanted to show you guys my little mining cavern that I have here. So I've been spending a few days. I can't actually remember what day that we were on that the last episode had ended. But I know it's been about 2 or 3 days since the last episode, and it may have even have been a few more than that. But I came down here. I actually had this hole. It was probably like right around here, and I've spent like the past few days kind of digging down and trying to find some metal. I actually did find some nitrate powder, but that's really it. I got a lot of it now, so I mean, I guess that's good, but I really would have liked to have found some metal down here. I'm still kind of digging around, seeing if I can find anything. I don't actually have any nodes that are close here on the surface. You can actually usually see them um, by looking at these like little squares. So that's probably coal right here. Actually, that's probably a rock. I think coal is a darker color. But yeah, anyway, so you can usually find the ores like just from looking at the map, which is really cool and it's very, very, very helpful if you know what color you're actually looking for. But we don't have any good ones around here. I've done a few of the quests for the trader. Also, we have a drop over there. I've done a few quests for the trader. Let me check my inventory. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go over there. I've done a few quests that way I can progress a tiny bit. I don't Oh yeah, let's go ahead and grab these two. Because that's some free experience. I also think I have a couple of points to spend. Um, or I might have already spent. Do I have a couple? I do have a couple of points to spend. So let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, so we still need about 16 points to get to the next tier, which is tier 3, which will bring us over into the desert biome, I believe. I think. Perhaps. Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and go over here. Yeah, so I did a couple of the challenges, just to get some loot, um, some free stuff from him. Basically just going and clearing out zombies or, like finding the cash loot or, something super easy. But I went ahead and did that and I got some money because I wanted to buy he had a tarp for sale, so I bought that and that was 1500 coins. And now we're kind of almost broke. I mean, I could probably buy like another gatherer, but I wouldn't be able to buy another tarp if that puts in perspective like how much money I have. So let's go ahead and grab the not bad, not bad. We got a bundle, which is really cool. Awesome. Shotgun weekly, cool. I've upgraded a couple of my things. I upgraded my pickaxe because the level 1, well, level 2 is really crappy, but level 1 is even crappier. And what else did I upgrade? I upgraded my pistol. I got a fire axe. I can't remember if that was done last episode or not, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to drive over there, but I want to stop at base first and drop off some of this stuff. That way, our pockets aren't full. I want to make sure the bike is empty. And I really, really would like to see if we can get some books. If we can find a bookstore, that'd be great. Whoa, doing some wheelie action. If we could get a bookstore so we can get some books for vehicles, because that would be fantastic if we could get a mini bike. It's so much faster and I don't have to worry about stamina at all, and finding gasoline is very easy, and at some point we'll be able to even craft gasoline. um Obviously not right now, but we will be able to craft it, and it would just make everything so much easier. And then we can get the motorcycle, which is freaking awesome. Although I'm really bad at driving the motorcycle, but you know, it's a ride, right? So let's see if the harp has done what it's supposed to do. Okay, so as you can see, we no longer get just bro. No. No. No, no screaming. I was not expecting that. Let's just jump over the wall, I guess. Take out as many as we can with the spear. That's actually free experience. Ow, I freaking totally missed that. Now, I'm not really sure if they beat up these, like, dilapidated, like, vehicles, if they will explode. I would hope not. But you really never know, right? I got Slow Sally over there. Was that all the zombies? I also did, I'll show you what I did in the base a little bit. Obviously you can see that I put up some spikes, around the walls. I did reinforce the walls with 2 layers, so I put a second layer of brick, around this outside, and you're gonna wonder why I didn't do it over there, but I will show you why I did not do it over there. I think I talked about this before, that I wanted to kind of make the base a little bit smaller, like the compound just a little bit smaller, just because it was so large. It's a large space to have to keep an eye on, and obviously there's more zombies. I would idealistically like this to be a little bit smaller. I cut this parking lot off. So I no longer am protecting that part of, which, how the hell did you even get in? How did you spawn in here? How did you get in? Magic? I have no idea. Yeah, so I decided that, you know what, I'm not going to protect all of this over here, so I will probably end up putting spiked walls around here and all back here, but it's just a large area, and I'm not going to be able to protect it all. I'm actually thinking about reducing it even more, just like kind of doubling up the wall and just putting spikes in the middle or something, and that way, you know, I have a little bit of an extra protection, but like I said, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all this water collected. I would like to go over to the other biome, the next biome, the burnt forest, and do some of the quests over there. Like maybe hunker down and hang out there for a little bit and just do some of the quests. Because they're supposed to be higher tier quests. Do weapon. We'll put you in here. Also, I got a couple of some machine guns. Tier 4 actually. That's pretty good. I don't really use the machine guns. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, they're just automatic. They're so cool." It's like, well, I mean, if I had more of a supply of bullets, like I probably would use them, but I just don't right now. We're gonna need a little bit more water. Yeah, I think that is pretty good. I don't really need to. Do I want to bring my pickaxe? I know I don't need to bring my shovel. The pickaxe and the shovel up. I actually want to check to see if I can make a better wrench. Really quick. Oh, a level 3. Okay. Yeah, let's track that, craft that, and then boot scoot and boogie on over to the next town. Now, we probably will have to stay the night over there, which is not bad. Kind of tempted to bring a little bit more food. Crafting. 7, 8, and some duct tape. So let's go ahead and craft that up. And when this gets done crafting, I have a couple minutes, and I will be back. Okay, so we have our level 3 wrench now. We're gonna go ahead and break this one down, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and break it down. Let's put the rest of that in here. Okay, so we have lock picks, we have repair kits, we have some bullets. I think that will be enough bullets, to be honest. How much time do you have? Didn't you just say you were gonna break down into metal? Where's the metal at? Oh, okay. I accidentally did that in there. Okay, that was weird. This is super weird. I had no idea where the hell it went. Okay, so yeah, let's stop dilly-dallying and let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. Get our bike. Go ahead and hit the open road and pedal. Oh, we can't pedal no more. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited about our little mining area. I was kind of thinking about doing like a base location and just like living underground, but then I've heard a lot of things about like zombies digging underground and digging into your base. So, I don't know how you would counteract that. I guess you could put like walls around it, like walls down underground. That would make more sense, like now that I think about it, but still, it sounds like a lot more work. But they do look really cool. Okay, so we're gonna actually look on the map and see what color that is. Okay, so iron is orange. So we'll have to remember that. Iron's orange. Because there's iron, lead, and brass you get from looting, I believe. Yeah. It's gonna be a long ride. Well, not really that long, I guess. Okay, so this is kind of where it's at, like what we're looking at here. So there is like a residential area. There is a farm. There's a jumping zombie over there. You guys are interested? Okay, so here... Crack a book. Okay. We're definitely gonna go into the crack a book really quick. I've actually never seen this. This is actually really cute. Well, it's run down, but, you know, it would have been really cute if it wasn't in a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, kind of like looks like it's like a Western vibe going on. Making scholars feel superior since 1874. That's lovely. So there should be some books here, hopefully. Hopefully the books that I'm really wanting. Also, I only need one more to max out my farming, which is pretty cool. I'm surprised there's this many books. Yeah, because I totally needed 2 of those. Right? That was a decent amount of books. I'm gonna be honest here. Go ahead and steal the paper from the toilet. Of course there's a bird. I like the money. Okay. Place is definitely very open. You could say it's like an open book. Yep, bastard. Please be more books. Is this an apartment up here? Oh. Kind of, I guess. Kind of looks like it's like a boarding house almost. Pretty cool. Oh. Then there's that guy. And that guy. And those guys. Yeah, it kind of looks like an apartment. Well, obviously they weren't readers. Because there's no books in here. Now, can you imagine if there was like 2 Crack-A-Books in town? Like in one town? Like that would be really cool. Also, I'm really glad I'm getting a bunch of recipe books. Like cooking books. And I'm weak. One of my armor pieces gone. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of the town. Let's see what we have. See what we have here. See what we're working with. We have a few hours until it's going to be dark out, so we can do a little bit of exploring. Church, coffee shop, motel, fire station. This guy. Looks like there's a little bit of residential over there, maybe? What is this? Corona wipes? What is that? Another motel. Bob's. Is that a radio station? Oh, it's a cafe. There's a passing gas. There's some houses over here. I love mailboxes. I like stealing from your mailbox. Ooh. Ooh, level 23. Literally just got that same book. They must, like, have the same subscriptions. Go here. Really? Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. We're just gonna go ahead and just shut your mouth right up. I don't have time for your shit. I don't have time for your shit either. Seriously? You heard me from all the way over there. Really need to find a scope. Oh, he dropped a bag. Two bow books, that's cool. Oh. Everybody started to come over here. Twinsies! Frickin' skater boys. Hell yeah. Ooh. There are a lot of Magnum Enforcer magazines around here. Must have been a really good, like, magazine salesman that came through here. Is this a dead end, maybe? Oh, goes to a transformer station. Actually, a transformer station would be good. Just because they have the tool truck in there. It would be nice to get a scope out of one of these vehicles. Since I desperately need one. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Okay. Also, I'm thirsty, so I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. Otherwise, this place is kind of like a dud. There's usually never anything good in here. Just magazines in the service truck. So, drink some water. Eat some food. Heard of brown paper bag lunch? How about brown paper box lunch? It's absolutely delicious. You can really taste the paper in it. Do 10% more damage against coyotes. Pretty cool. Them coyotes, though. Yeah, so it seems like it's just a neighborhood back here. Nothing too crazy. We are very close to the burnt forest, I think. No, we're not. Just kidding. Although this might be burnt forest over here. Let's see. It very well could be. Kind of curious, like, what's going to be down here. Also, my bicycle is being really slow to follow me. But I kind of want to, I don't want to get too far, like, exploring wise, because it is getting closer to nighttime. We still have a little bit of time. And I kind of want to check out, where was it? I want to check out this down here. So actually I need to make a right. Going the right way. I want to check out, you know, like what's over here. Because if there's another town, that'd be great. We could get another bookstore. Because I'm specifically looking for vehicle books so that I can get the mini bike. I'd really like to get the mini bike very soon. That would be much appreciated. What is this? A radio station? Yeah. KZL 98.1. Okay, so there actually is the burnt forest, it looks like right there. Well, what is very great is that we actually have the badge. So we don't have to worry about the smoothies not working. We don't have to worry about hitting a biome patch where, you know, the smoothie's not working anymore, which is kind of aggravating. There, that goes to house maybe? So kind of, do I want to go this way or do I want to go back that way? Dang. Oh, yeah, we can see what's down here. We'll do a little bit of exploring down this road and then, you know, around 2100, I'll probably turn around and go back just for the fact that I don't want to get caught out here at night. The zone is a bit harder. I don't know how the ferals work, like if they're more common here than they would be over in the regular forest. So I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring. Okay, so there's actually a truck stop here, and it is at three skulls plus the extra skull for being the extra half a skull for being in the burnt forest biome. So that's kind of going to be a little bit scary. I'm actually going to empty some of my stuff in here. Just so I have the little bit of extra space. And then we're going to check these trucks, and I want to see if we can check out this whole station here. That would be great. Let's go ahead and kill beef jerky over here. Now, I'm not really sure how we're going to get into these places. I don't know if they connect from the inside. I've never been in the truck stop before, so I don't know. There are some books in here. I'm getting a lot of Magnum books. Kind of frustrating. Open? This truck. There very well could be a lot of loot in here. The Road Gentleman. Oh, there's books down there. Also could be, you know, some vehicle books in here too, which would be pretty cool. Okay, yeah, this guy wants to come over and say hello. As long as not everyone wants to come over and say hello. I'm not really in the mood to host, so. Alright, so it's kind of like, oh boy. It's kind of like a club that you can, you know, as a trucker, you can stop and like hang out and work out and just chill with the dudes. Or ladies. Lady truckers, you know. They exist. They're not a myth. Yeah, so there's like treadmills and little tiny feet prints. Difflitzes. Books. Prime bars. Oh, this is where we found the books. Through the window. Okay. Pipe machine gun quality 6. Got some laundry rooms. So I actually got a flashlight upgrade on my pistol. I am going to, when I get the next tier, oh, it's probably going to start banging on the door. We're going to take a pause here because I would like to go, where is armor? We're at primitive right now. So when we actually get more armor, which will hopefully be pretty soon, more armor books. We only need 1 to get to the level 5. And then we'll have to go to level 6. And then we'll, you know, we have to get to we have to get 11 books to actually get that. Which kind of sucks. It seems like a lot. It's really not. We're just not really finding them. I can hear you, you idiot. Like, why are you even... I wasn't even doing anything. Like, how did you even know to start attacking? This is kind of a fancy bathroom. If I'm gonna be honest here. Well, I imagine it was fancy at one point. That is a lot of paper in the toilet. Like, just sheets of paper in the toilet. Yeah, I really like having the flashlight. When I get the flashlight mod, I'm gonna put it on my helmet. Just because I really do like it. Oh, hello. You're not a trucker, you're a biker. Oh. I guess that's how we get over there. The toilet paper. Oh, mosquitoes have been so bad this year. We're getting them in the house really bad because we go outside in the backyard. In the backyard, we have woods on both sides of our house. And the mosquitoes are just so awful. And they're coming in here and they're just hanging out, you know, eating us, sucking our blood. And it's so sad because I'll take Lily outside and she'll be swarmed with mosquitoes. Like, they'll just be following her and they'll be landing on her. It's so bad. Like, I feel really bad. Because there's no way for her to, like, swat them, you know? I'm gonna guess there's a bird up here. Freaking two birds. Really? Two birds. Ooh. The animal fat is actually really important. So I'm actually gonna probably harvest that from them. Yay. A sandwich. This is why you bring repair kits, guys. Are you? Yeah, we're getting very close to nighttime, which means probably have to hunker down here until morning. Like after I get this place looted. I really don't want to loot it in the evening. Of course, yeah, because of this. Because of this. He's not dead, ladies and gentlemen. Like a damn horde down here? Like, what are you doing? Ah. There's just a boar down there waiting. He's just standing there waiting his turn to get shot. Oh, shoot. They didn't drop any bags? Oh, damn. Okay, so I'm guessing that's where we're going. I don't have any rocks on me, do I? Actually, I could probably drop that. Oh, can I get rocks from this? Oh, no, I'll get cobblestone from that, right? Okay. Okay, walk slowly. Oh, okay. Of course. Oh my god. I didn't realize there was gonna be that much loot in there. Okay. Take a breather here. Oh, yay, more bullets. Okay. I was kind of worried about that, actually. I swear, if we get all cloth from this, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Really? Okay, that's actually good. Because we're gonna need those to craft up some better armor, for sure. Wait. I mean, I like lockpicks. So, I'm gonna go ahead and finish looting this when we get back from the next episode. Because I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We are past the wrap up point by a few minutes. And you guys seem to like the 30 minutes over the 45 to the 50 minutes. So I'm just gonna try to keep these at 30 minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to wait here throughout the night, and then in the morning, I will record us looting the rest of this giant plaza. And yep, I'm going to go ahead and end it. So if you guys did enjoy it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos and you want to support the channel, go ahead and subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!